There was a time when Hong Kong's skyline symbolized unstoppable ambition. Every tower higher, glossier, and more expensive than the last. But today, that same skyline tells a darker story. Glass towers stand half empty, rents are falling, vacancy rates are at the highest since the SARS era. Why? Because overbuilding met weak demand and confidence met cold reality. Let's uncover the 4 truths behind this collapse and what Dubai investors must learn from the Hong Kong misstep. Number 1. The illusion of endless demand. Developers kept building grade A towers, assuming that the world finance giant would always come back. But the global economy slowed and China reopening didn't deliver the flood they expected. The result? Too many offices, not enough tenants. In real estate, if you build it, they will come. It's not a strategy, it's a gamble. This is why Dubai is pushing its immigration reform to grow the population in line with the real estate development. Number 2, when abundance becomes a trap. Hong Kong office pipeline turned from promise to pressure. Projects like the Henderson entered the market just as corporate demand evaporated. Oversupply crushed rental yield and new space became cannibalizing old. Even the best asset loses value when its neighbors flood the market. Before buying that off-plan, study the future supply map, not just the brochure. Understand projects under construction at the same location and the handover dates. Even the best assets lose value when its neighbor floods the market. Before buying that off-plan, study the future supply map, not just the brochure. Understand project under construction at the same location and handover dates. It will paint a picture about the future performance and yield of your unit. Number 4, the cost of aging assets. Half of Hong Kong office stock is over 30 years old and many are now functionally obsolete. Maintenance is costly, replacement is brutal. Tenants have to choose between the new buildings or the old icons, and legacy buildings quietly bleed value. In Dubai, never buy a property that can compete 5 years from now. Age without adaptability equals depreciation. This is why it's important to buy from a developer that offers excellent quality. Number 5, liquidity. This is the final blow. When demand disappears, liquidity follows. Even the most luxurious buildings struggle to find buyers or tenants. And investors who once bragged about grade A portfolio are now stuck with illiquid glass trophies. Liquidity, not luxury, protects wealth. In any market, Dubai, Hong Kong, or London, the real value of a property lies in how fast it can move when things slow down. The big lesson here: the Hong Kong office slump is not a failure of architecture, it's a failure of discipline. Too much supply, too little realism. And for investors everywhere, the message is simple. Don't just buy the skyline, buy the strategy.